1, secured. Checkpoint 2, secured. Checkpoint 3. Checkpoint 3 secured. All hands secured. Opening bunker.
Welcome to the Patriot Think Tank, folks. We are live today with some great guests. We are live today with some regional directors of convention estates. Excuse that initial tick-in with the titles in there. That is not what we'll be covering today. I did not realize I had those in there, so my apologies. But we have some great movement in convention estates in the last 2 days. Just a lot of things going on. I told you in the beginning, as soon as January started, that it's COD season and that we're excited. And so, without further ado, I'm going to bring on the bunch. We've got multiple. So everyone's in a conference right now in Florida, and my man Mike Arnold was able to get with everybody and get them in one place so we can go ahead and make this happen. And here they are. So welcome, folks. We've got all state directors here. Or regional directors, I'm sorry, multiple states per, and we're gonna do a round horn in just a second. And before I get started, guys, I just want to, from my own perspective, as I always do, even when I have a district manager or everybody, any grassroots on, just say thank you for the work that you're doing. Right, there's a war going on right now that's not soldiers, right? It's all done in legislature right now, and I've watched, tirelessly these one after the other, grassroots citizen show up and speak in front of these different legislatures and do so, brilliantly. Like do so in a way that absolutely shows that they were prepared, that they were ready, that they're ready to field questions, right? And in Ohio, I mean, that one guy with the raspy voice was hitting them with these questions, and I'm just like, what is it with this dude to do? Like he's just hitting them out of left field with questions, but they're reacting, giving answers, like hitting them back, calmly, nicely, kept their composure, and that I know enough to know that that's not something that's by accident. Like you don't just walk up there and start reacting to these types of curveballs and whatnot without spending a lot of time in the batting cage. And I know that that's you guys organizing those events, and the district captains, and and everybody really kind of pitching in to make sure they know the dates, they're prepared, and they're ready to go. So thank you for all of that. And and I guess we can start with my man Mike Arnold, who's no stranger to the broadcast. And basically, we'll go to each one of you guys and just kind of give us a breakdown of what areas you're covering, what states roll up to you, what states are hot, what's going on in your regions right now. So Mike, go ahead, take it away. Mike, I can't hear you. Just me? Could be just me. Oh, now I hear you. Okay, perfect. Yep. Awesome. And Mike, you used to be just Massachusetts, right? State director Massachusetts prior. Oh, there you go, double hats. Because I know you got them to committee. We had that episode about that where they're back at committee now, right? Nice. And so people know, it's not a left right thing. This is, Massachusetts. Some people may look at it as being super left, but they passed committee last time, and we got a good shot this time too, right? Excellent. Catherine Zemenig, how are you? Yeah, so Catherine, I know you got Iowa, so go ahead. You're one that I want to, and you got Ohio, so we're gonna have bringing it into it with Catherine a little bit here. But go ahead and break down, your region and everything else, and then we can go from there. Okay. And you live in Michigan. Okay. Perfect. So Iowa. Talk to me. Good news in Iowa, no? Yeah, and I know Iowa was one that we have all been, when I say we have all, it's me and the mouse in my pocket. No, I'm just kidding. But when I say we all, I mean, everyone who follows closely. Iowa's been something that's been on the target for a while now, no? That's awesome. That's awesome. And then we've got Ohio with you as well, right? So lots of action in Ohio now too, right? Wow. Okay. And go ahead. They can only hear me. Hold on. So I am trying. This was a last second attempt, folks, to get this working. So let me why they can only hear me because we recorded and tested this and it worked. Um, that's terrible. It's all me. It's all me. So like this, when we're doing these kind of things happen and everything tests and it well and it all of a sudden not so well. Yeah. All right. If worse comes to worse, if we can't get, I mean, I'm not. It looks like everything's working on my end, so there's clearly something different from the stream to the record because the record is where it was constantly tested. Um, what I can do is try and redo the stream, and I'll have to do it through my old software. It's weird that we can all hear each other, but they can't hear us. And to check their feeds here. Uh, yeah, they did. That's where he got it from. There were a few comments that came in there saying that they were having trouble hearing. So what I may do for those watching now, so guys, I'm going to go ahead. It's going to look totally different. It's going to be a lot more basic, but I'm going to go ahead and just send out. All right, so nobody can hear you guys. All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I have a plan B. So I'm going to send you guys a link, another link. This one, it's going to be a lot more basic setup than this, but it'll it'll get the job done. The point is to get the message out. So and I keep this other software in place just in case things like this happen. So look out for that other link, guys. I'm going to be sending it to you, and then we can just move over to that platform and do it there, because if you can't hear, that's no bueno. Yep, go ahead.